So round number 1, we are on a very cool place now. It's a very large road. We have the water here and the beach. Some hills there, some mountains, and this looks like a summer place to go. Like we have these very interesting trees here. I love these trees, by the way. I don't think I've said that before. These trees, I'm not sure if these are the bonsais. Maybe they are, I'm not sure. But they look very nice. I don't know, but I like this entrance a lot. This roof. So yeah, let's try to figure out where this is. We have mountains pretty much in all the directions. I can't really see behind the houses, but I imagine there are mountains there too. We have water to the north. My first vibe was like Okinawa or somewhere in the islands. But now that I look at this a little better, it doesn't really give me an island vibe. I mean, I guess Japan is an island, right? But it just looks like somewhere on like the main part of Japan. I could see a Kyushu gas here. Water north, and it's like a bay. So somewhere like this, I think it would make quite some sense. But one of these bays here, I think this would be a decent guess. Yeah, so like somewhere like this, I think. Let's try this. Oh, it was where I was. No way. I had literally the 5k and I switched. Okay, it actually was this. Makes sense, the island. Why did I ignore this? No. I guess I lost my GeoGuessr sense there. So yeah, right now we are in front of a restaurant. Looks like a traditional Japanese restaurant. At least for the images that I'm seeing, but I'm not 100% sure. Never been to Japan, so I don't really know much stuff about the food. And we are really close to the sea. We can even see the waves. So it's a really cool location here. And we have a very large blue house with a clock there. Feels like a supermarket, but I'm not 100% sure. This looks super northern, by the way. We have this like type of grass, very small grass. Almost feels like the Hokkaido cabbage. And we have these northern water tanks. I think these are water tanks. Maybe not water. I'm not sure where these are, but they're very common in like Tohoku and Hokkaido. And this hill, this makes me think a lot of like those northern Hokkaido stuff. Yeah. There's an arrow there. So that arrow and the cabbage here. These two things are like something that would tell you are in Hokkaido. Especially the arrow there. That arrow. That you often see near the light posts here to indicate where the road is when it's very snowy. So this is the exact opposite season, so it's not snowing because it's a super nice sun. I mean, it looks like a very cool day to go to the beach. So yeah, let's try to figure out where this is. So water is to the northwest. So I guess somewhere up here. I've had a similar location. Where was it? Was it around here? I mean, it definitely reminds me of all this coastline here. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. Supermarkets. I guess it could be this. And we have yeah, I guess this makes a lot of sense. So that would be the viewpoint, which is this thing here. I guess is this like the most northern point in Japan? That thing over there? If not, it's a cape, but yeah, looks really cool. Pretty sure it's here, so this should be the 5k. Perfect, 3 meters. We will take that. And we move on to round number 3, where we have a huge parking lot and a big mountain to the north. We have a big building there. Almost feels like an airport. I was considering if it could be, but maybe I don't think it is. But yeah, there's a huge parking lot here. I wish I knew how to read this. It was one of my goals for the summer, was like to learn how to read kanji, but I don't know yet. I've not tried. I've not started yet. Now I'm learning Russian, so I guess this is like something that I'll have to delay a little bit. But I definitely want to learn how to read kanji. It's definitely on my list, and if I ever planned going to Japan, which is not right now a possibility because it's a bit expensive, it's a bit far away from Portugal, but if I ever plan on going there, I'll definitely learn how to read kanji before going or during the trip. So this gives me a very northern vibe. We have a mountain to the northwest. Is this ever not that far north? I'm looking at the poles and they kind of feel like Shubu Pool, so it wouldn't be that far north, which is interesting because I actually thought this was very northern. I'm not really happy with my guess. I guess somewhere around here would be a decent guess. Okay, and it was in Shubu, but way further south. And now we have in front of us these super tall trees, and this building here with a beautiful roof, and like a traditional housing in Japan, I guess. We have like I guess that's a politic, or a politician. Slower traffic. Okay, that's what it says. Slower traffic doesn't really help. I really like these blue lines that the Japanese put a lot in their lines. It looks really cool. So we have some poles here, and we have this sticker, which, if I do remember correctly, it's a Shikoku sticker, more commonly found in Koshi and Ehime, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure. So it's this yellow, red and yellow sticker. Would make sense with the blue lines. I guess the blue lines are more common from the south. Not sure if this is correct what I'm saying, but I do find them more often here. And I guess these very tall trees, I see them a lot in Shikoku, in Wakayama as well. So let's make a guess right in the middle of Shikoku, I guess, in the middle of Koshi here. Okay, it wasn't in this road, it was actually in Ehime. But very close to the border with Koshi, so that's a decent guess. I will take that for sure. And now I'm seeing a location that I've seen before a long time ago, but I have no clue what it is. But it's literally a playground made out of tires, of like, I guess, old tires? I mean, they don't look real. I'm not sure. And there's literally here like a dragon, or I mean, it's not necessarily a dragon, just kind of feels like with the fire in his mouth. But like a monster here made out of the tires. With two arms and a very scary face. They literally built a monster in the middle of the playground, and I mean, two of them. There's another one there. I guess it's husband and wife, or husband and husband, or wife and wife. And so I guess I have to go around Tokyo, somewhere around here, on like a more residential area, because I mean, I don't really see tall buildings. There's a railway there, but it doesn't really help. But yeah, let's guess in Tokyo, and it was in Kawasaki, so makes sense. And it's called the Nishi Hokugo Park, playground made out from recycled tires. So yeah, they're recycled. So a very good action, I guess, from the Japanese people. So yeah, well done. And that's a 4,534 of score, and a 21 and 50 total score, so that's really good. Except this guess